Merry Christmas and welcome everybody to another episode of Pixels to Politics. I'm your host, Dougie. This is my co host, Bray. This is episode 62 of season 2. And we are exploring yet more Epstein files. A new batch just dropped. I don't even know the number anymore. I think it's 100,000. I could just be throwing. Maybe it's 10,000. I don't know. I don't know the number. I have no idea. But it's another batch just dropped. This one, I think it's starting to move into the juicier and juicier areas. They started out with the leaks. They were like, "Hey, look, he hung out with these politicians. He talked with some of them private, and he's moved on to. Or we've moved on to. All right, some very direct names are being mentioned. There's very obvious proof that he did not only traffic to himself. Thank you very much, Cash Patel. So yeah, yeah. And as of we're talking just now, this is the 24th of December, 5 p.m. EST, about maybe an hour or two ago, the New York Justice Office announced that they found 1 million more files that they were unaware of.
I think with all this Epstein stuff going on, we should really stop saying Merry Christmas and start saying Happy Hanukkah.
It's a little awkward for sure. Yeah, it's a little awkward. But hey, it's just the time we live in that they are dropping 100,000 files from a pedophile's storage bank the day before Christmas, less than 12 hours. Is what it is. Here's the thing, guys, and we've heard a lot of rhetoric this past year over the Epstein files, even longer, about how they don't exist, how there's nothing really important in them, how they only involve one side or the other. I mean, it's just wild. It's just wild that the lies keep piling up, and legally, constitutionally, all of the files were supposed to be released on the 19th of December of this year. That's what was supposed to happen, legally binding. That's what was supposed to happen. Obviously, that's not what happened. Not only did they not release all of them, they released less than 10% of them, and then all of a sudden, 1 million more spawn out of nowhere. That's us. That's the U.S. government.
I mean, how are you going to redact Trump's name from 100,000 files in less than a year? You know what I mean? It's not easy.
The stuff that they're even redacting his name from don't make any sense to me. I mean, we covered some of it last episode.
Unfortunately, it's kind of funny, Doug, because you know how we were talking about how we were able to unredact some stuff just by copying and pasting it. And like one of the and only a few things have really been unredacted using that method. And one of the first things we read is Trump had the uncle of a 13-year-old girl kill her baby, their newborn baby.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull it up so we we're not just talking about it. Here's the thing about the Trump stuff, and this is just gonna have to be on you guys as viewers and as people. Some of this stuff has been, quote, debunked, and the story you just said is one of them. Apparently, a lot of them have already been debunked. However, why all these files with Trump exist in the first place leaves a very, interesting question in the air. I'll just say that much. This is the file. This is the file.
Well, I want a better version of it. I'll just open it in a new tab. Yeah. And I can read it off, but this is one of the people that were like a witness or like a testimony giving type of thing. Not necessarily a witness, but additional info. I'm just wanting to reconnect with the original detective that called me, and I offered information about this. How is contact known? He was orchestrating a deal along with my uncle where different men and a few women and girls would come to a variety of boats and yachts and pay money to force me to do blank with them when I was 13 and pregnant. So this is the victim.
Okay, listen. This is gonna sound fucked up. Why is it redacted? I don't understand. I mean, like, we're grown adults. We understand it's horrible shit. The only thing that should be redacted is the names of victims. Why is the act itself being redacted? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why is it redacted? And this goes to a bigger thing that's going on with these files where they keep redacting things that are not victim names at all. As a matter of fact, as we'll see when we start going through some more of these files, they're just flat out redacting names of perpetrators. Like, it's not even a question as to what they're redacting. So, like,
Mm.
it's obviously referring to some kind of sex act, whether it might just say sex itself. I don't know, but we're grown adults. You're grown adults. What is going on here? That's what you're redacting. You're only supposed to be redacting victim names. There's this is absurd. All right, sorry. Keep going.
Then it goes on to the information of the accused by the witness. First name Donald, last name Trump, age 70, so this would have been 2016. Again, just trying to find out that the NYPD detective on the FBI sex trafficking task force that called me a couple weeks ago and spoke to me about some of these issues. How is contact known? He participated regularly paying money to force me to do blank with him when he was present, and he was present when my uncle murdered my newborn child and disposed of the body in Lake Michigan. Type business, it gives an address that's in Washington, D.C., with the zip code 2500. 20,500. And then it gives the remote IP, the host, HTTP refer.
Yeah, so again, guys, with this, I'm seeing conflicting reports that A, Trump had a boat known as something Princess in that same lake, and B, conflicting is that this has already been debunked. I don't know which is true, if I'm being entirely honest. No idea. And that's going to be a very common theme throughout this episode when it comes to the Trump stuff. I'm seeing very conflicting reports that A, there's some evidence that that's possible, and B, it's already been disproven, debunked, whatever. You guys are just going to have to kind of, decide for yourselves what you think is true. I'll say this. I'll say two things. One, some of the stuff about Trump is very interesting. Like, why would somebody make this up type of interesting? If you catch what I'm putting down. I can't remember what the other thing I was going to say was, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just pretty twisted stuff. This is the president of your country, pretty crazy shit.
Yeah,
like literally the president of your country had one of his buddies who's the uncle of the newborn, the teenager he raped essentially, and had the uncle of that teenager kill the newborn child that the teenager gave birth to and threw the body into Lake Michigan. Like, that's some shit you read about like a Stephen King novel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this file set has like some of just a lot of atrocities within it, and they've always kind of been there, and we read through some of them, but apparently, this is pretty fucked. So this Michigan one, let's see. I would hate for us to sit here and just peddle disinformation and then people chew us out.
Yeah.
What I was going to say about the other thing is that a lot of right-wing commentators are saying nothing on these files. They're being completely silent about it, which is very disingenuous to what podcasting in general, especially this type of political podcasting, is supposed to be about. You're supposed to be able to cover both sides, and they are extremely silent on this stuff. Extremely silent. And a lot of the smaller podcasters and creators are covering it. I mean, they're all over it. There's so much content here. You could sit here and spend hundreds of hours on it. So why aren't some of the biggest names in media generation not covering or saying anything about it at all? Tim Cass is one of them. I'm sure you've probably seen some of his posts. But he's not the only one. A lot of the, TP USA, they aren't saying anything. All of the people on the Daily Wire, I'm not seeing them really say anything. I don't know. It's all extremely suspicious. But at minimum, the files were all supposed to be dropped on the 19th. They aren't supposed to be redacted like this at all.
No.
And this is what we're getting. And all of a sudden, a million files spawned out of nowhere when it was a hoax. They didn't exist. Yeah, he only trafficked to himself. We've got nothing but lies the whole time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And, it's like...
Go back up. There it is. I think someone posted it there. This one here.
The boats, the yachts.
Yeah. So
the Trump Princess Casino boat operated as a floating casino on Lake Michigan from 96 until it closed in 21. The actual superyacht that Donald Trump owned was also named Trump Princess, but it was sold in 1981. It's currently a private superyacht named Kingdom 5KR, which has never been on Lake Michigan. Majestic Star 2 is the boat that was there. Majestic Star 2 was relocated via tow to Ontario in December 2024. Repairs is now docked in Sarnia Harbor, no longer in operation as a casino.
Yeah, so he owned a boat. I guess he owned a boat, and the question is whether or not this is the boat they were talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so
like 100%.
I asked Grok. This is what Grok said. There were multiple Trump boat parades in Michigan. Blah blah blah, but none involved boats. Okay, I don't know what Grok is high. I don't know what the fuck it's on about. Never mind. Sorry, just ignore me and Grok. Yeah, I think for most of this, you guys are gonna have to try and just decide for yourselves. It's gonna be impossible to get the truth. It's just not going to happen.
I can just imagine the conversation between Trump and Epstein on this particular issue.
Oh, I was gonna say,
and Trump telling Epstein, yeah, the kid got pregnant, so she gave birth. I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know. I had her uncle kill the kid and toss him into the fucking lake. You know how it is, Mister. Very big lake, possibly one of the biggest. Then Epstein's like, why didn't you just kill the teenager? And Trump's just sitting there. There's like a very awkward silence.
I don't know, Chief. There are some really damning photos. Let's go through the files. Because we'll get to these through them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're click the old one. Hopefully has it. Let me see.
The DOJ disclosures. Is that
I know that one will have it, but I'm hoping this one has it because it made it a lot easier for us to go through them. Here, try that one.
The image viewer, yeah.
Yeah, that one made it a lot easier. So also, the redactions, we've been getting a lot of reports. We've seen them. We looked through it. They're done extremely poorly, and there's apparently a plethora of methods to remove them and see through them. Now, to be honest, there haven't been really crazy breakthroughs with it. It's mostly stuff we already know about.
What the fuck?
Stuff involving a lawyer. What is this? Is that a child?
That is a child inside of a sink.
This guy just has so many pictures of children. It's insane.
It's just sitting there right next to the dining table.
Brother, I have no idea. What is it even holding?
That's new. We haven't seen that yet.
What is this?
That's new.
Is this from the new batch?
Yeah, it has to be because we didn't see this last time.
Gross.
Has to be. So I guess they released some new shit. I mean, they just didn't say.
Oh,
anything.
we know. No. They said stuff yesterday. We know they released some new shit.
I mean, it's just like, what the fuck?
A lot more pictures of the houses that he's had.
What's weird is that they probably redacted a bunch of other kids, but they let that kid slide just because he was in a sink.
I don't know. You bring up a good
or maybe it's because
point.
it was a painting or a photo or whatever. It was a photo.
it? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Once again, this dentist bullshit is creeping me the fuck out, Doug.
I don't know, brother.
Well, there were some theories floating around that they remove the kids' teeth before they off them because you can't find out who they are if they don't have dental records. Yeah. And the other one was worse. The other one was saying that they remove the teeth because blowjobs are better if they don't have any teeth.
Oy.
Pretty twisted shit. This creep me the fuck out. I don't like this dentist bullshit.
Yeah, there is
Yeah,
also we'll check this out later, but there is also apparently people in
right.
4chan are leaking a lot of the files completely unredacted. So I mean, a lot of people are unredacting the files. Somebody sent me software that we could use to unredact the files. I haven't had time to check it out just yet, but there he is
Yeah,
again with a child
there's
in
the
his
dentist
lap.
room. It's again.
You
That's
passed
dentist
it.
room.
You passed it up the top. There he is
Oh
again.
yeah, that's an old one, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is not separating them by file drop.
No, it is
Okay,
not.
gotcha.
And it's like
This is stuff. So that blue book there is from a victim.
like once again, why are we blurring out people's faces here?
Why that person's face in? Oh, is that the victim? Is that what they're saying?
Mm, this
Might
looks like a
be.
grown ass woman.
Yeah. Well, they still have to do it if she was a groomed victim.
This is literally someone in a pilot's seat.
Isn't it? We saw that. It was just Lane, wasn't it? There's no
No,
way. Oi, oi.
like I don't know. I don't know, dude. Kayak. Then people were looking into this because someone had posted the server address. I guess they took it down. I mean, the server itself was already down anyway, but you could
Some
look at more
files
information.
were removed and then put back up. I mean, dude,
Yeah,
you can't. I don't know how much more scandalous you can get. Here's the thing that I don't understand: Bill
yeah,
Clinton was kind of impeached for something much less than this.
yes,
You'd think the rest of these politicians would suffer more. Utility bunker. What?
yeah. That's this thing.
No, I got it, but storage
Like, look how
area.
rich these people are. A perlola? Who the fuck knows what that is?
I
How many
don't know
people
what
you
that
know
is.
who? How many people you know you walking down the street? Hey man, you know what a perlola is? What the fuck did you just say to
You
me,
want to come
buddy?
hang out,
Bang,
my
bang, bang.
perlola?
Yeah, that's what this is called apparently.
You know what I was just thinking? You
What?
remember the gazebo structure on that building we covered a couple weeks ago, the museum or whatever, with the French guy? He was looking down
Yeah,
at the playground.
yeah.
It's kind of shaped similar to the Epstein, that corner building, the blue and yellow one, striped.
The temple.
The temple, yeah. It's kind of similar.
No, symbolism, Doug. That's how they live. That's how they
I know. I'm
live their
just
life
saying, it's kind of interesting.
vicariously.
Oh, I don't
Who's
think
this
we've
sleeping
seen.
guy?
We haven't seen these.
Look at this guy. He's snoozing.
There's a Yeah. Who is that
Who
before
took a?
too? Oh yeah, we saw some of those.
That's this. I think it's his buddy. What is this? Did they go to a Mick Jagger concert?
Well, they did know the guy. He was there a few times. They got
I guess that makes sense. And this
okay. We
weird
saw
guy.
that freaking weirdness. Oh, is that Robin Williams? No, just kidding. Psych. Sorry.
No, wouldn't. And this guy looks like he's from fucking Wolf of Wall Street. And then, yeah, I think they've only added a few hundred extra files.
No, I've heard they've added a couple thousand. Hold on, let me send you the site, the real one, the DOJ site.
Pretty sure I already have it pulled up. This stuff is. No, this is.
There.
1 second. Crazy is how many hard drives they managed to pull out of this thing.
Yeah, the rumor is that there's not only just an extra million, there's probably tens of millions of files. I mean, this guy was very meticulous in his organizing, in his capturing not only just of his life, but
But they took the taxidermy dog. They took it out. Like, Chief, I think we gotta inspect this really quick. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you can stay at my house for a little bit. my pet Terry passed away a short while ago, and I think investigating, if this dog had any sea salmon in it might help me get through the weekend
Who knows? He
without
might.
Terry.
I just sent you a link to the new set. Does it say how many are in there? Doesn't say.
No, go away. Nope, go away. Nope. No more demon time. No more demon time. Nope. Nope, stop.
Oh, I wish that person would add an option to view it by data set. That would be cool. So let's see.
Well, we're on data set 8 here, Doug. So let's take a look.
So yeah, there's a lot. There is.
So apparently the method is you save it as I think I need Adobe Acrobat. 1 second, let me download Adobe Acrobat. Then I'll pull it up after downloading it. So let me download this really quick.
Can I open it this way?
They have Adobe Acrobat online. So I'll download this and I'll see if I can't get the bullshit off of it. I mean, they probably already patched it, but we'll try it anyway and see what happens. So let me drag this over here. And then it'll load it. See if I can't copy this shit. Paste it into a notepad.
So much. There's so much. I'm looking at some of it now. Just
Yeah,
the
no,
amount of
it's not working.
redactions is insane.
Yeah, I think they patched it, so we're probably not going to get anything new. I'll double check with.
There really wasn't anything that was extremely crazy from what I saw.
Oh, really? Really? The whole throwing the body of the newborn child into fucking Lake Michigan wasn't enough for you?
Was that redacted? I don't think that was redacted.
That was unredacted. That was the only reason that we were able to get access to it, as far as I'm aware.
No, that's an older story. That's already been posted. Why they? I don't understand why they redacted stuff that had already been leaked.
For anyone unfortunate that might have exit. Okay. This. That.
There's this data set had a lot of information when it came to his time in prison too. There's a lot of weird shit that came with it. Like apparently he woke up one night and had strangulation marks around his neck and didn't know how they got there. And so he thought his roommate was trying to strangle him in his sleep, but I don't like that doesn't make any sense either to me. How the fuck do you get strangled in your sleep? He doesn't kill you, and then you wake up and you never woke up during it. I mean, I've never been strangled in my sleep, God bless, but I mean, I would assume I'd wake up. He wakes up and he says that he doesn't know how he got those marks on his neck. And we'll show them later when we come across the file.
Yeah.
So he tells the officers, the correctional officers, that hey, my roommate. This is just a week before he gets killed, takes off, commits suicide, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is a week beforehand. He tells the officers that he thinks his cellmate is trying to kill him.
Oh wait, got something.
What is this?
Victim? This is new, so I don't know what this is.
Yeah, this is new.
There's more than one.
I mean, child-sized box.
What's with all the redactions?
Underage women.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Next to it.
Polaroids too. Dear God, this
all
guy.
Polaroids. What the fuck, man?
Bro, what dude. Oh my God. It's just flat out black boxes covering the Polaroids, guys. It's a Polaroid. It's just a black box. Okay, these are children for sure.
I mean, that one looked like an older woman, but
The last one did for sure. Yeah. Before then, it looked like children.
down, down, down. Mostly just black boxes there too. Oh, now we decide to blur it out, guys. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, high
Okay.
school cheerleader outfit.
Nice. Classic.
Very much a classic. Let's sort by actually the largest first. These are the ones with the largest amount of data in them. This one's 43.5.
Oh, this is the CSAM stuff.
Yeah.
I was kind
That's
of
all
going. I was
mostly
going
bullshit.
through some of them off stream, and what I saw what I believe what I saw was a lot of victims. This is sadly how it happens, right? Because obviously he gets to them at a young age, grooms
Yeah.
them, and then they're paid off to stay silent. And so he
Yeah.
sends them on these lavish trips to Africa, Europe, wherever, China, and
Yeah.
they sent him a lot of letters thanking him, you know, for the money for the trips.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in there. There is a lot of that in there. Whether it's victims thanking him, and there's also a lot of letters from children.
Oh, yeah.
What in the frick,
Zimmerman Tree Services. Okay.
dude? You cannot tell me that whatever's on here is justifiably entirely redacted. We talked about this off stream. There's a lot of CSAM within the files, and while obviously we don't want to see, the nasty shit, listen,
They show the faces.
just show the fucking face of the bastard, Just show his fucking face. That's it, man.
I don't think that's a whole lot to ask for.
There's
I
there's
feel like
there's nothing. There's no way it calls for redacting the entire thing. There's a lot of new people here. I don't recognize most of these people. Why isn't yours say data set 8? That's weird. Mine did. Oh, you haven't pulled. Okay.
yeah, they don't actually show it if you search it up. Oh, now they do.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why yours didn't. This over 200 pages.
It's like I first met Ghislaine. Like, what's with all this redaction? You know what I mean? What could possibly be in there to the point where you feel the need to redact it? Let me see if I can try copying and pasting this shit. What's weird is that it's very bizarre. You know what the software used to unredact it is?
I can pull it up and send it to you. It's a GitHub. It's on GitHub.
Yes, yeah, send me the link for that.
I hadn't looked into it, so you'll be doing it with some risk, but that'll be on you. How do I forward this? Can I just get a link, please?
Mm. Let's go to the last page. 221 pages is crazy.
Oh yeah. Yep. Millions more to come. Millions more to come. Fucking insane, man. My guess is they hit us with the soft shit first, hoping that we would get overwhelmed and stop looking. And as the
Maybe.
stuff comes out, it'll get worse and worse. That's my guess. Just based on what we're seeing. because the stuff involved in this is awful.
Special Agent Blank, child exploitation, human trafficking. This was 2022. Mr. Razumna. I think, yeah.
Well, my question would be this. Oh, God. Thank you for reaching out regarding a potential discovery of CSAM. I have some questions, and I'd like to chat by phone to discuss in further detail about first steps. Could you let me know? Blah, blah, blah. My cell. Thanks. Speaking of you as special agent. Why is this attached to the... Oh, because it's attached to the Epstein estate. So here's the thing. I assume this is involved, too. There have been a lot of... Oh, look, Hillary. Hillary who? Weinstein's name is in there? What is this?
Daniel Weiner. Mark Weinstein. Hillary McDonald. Why is there other names that are redacted here? These are definitely not going to be victim names.
I don't know, Chief.
Part of the Epstein estate's documents production obligations, we are reviewing approximately 1,100 videos that were pulled from Epstein's emails and other files. Because of the potential existence of child porn in those videos, we worked out a protocol with the parties to whom we owed document production obligations, and that protocol gave our reviewers protection and comfort in undertaking the review. The protocol was submitted to the SDNY, who signed the order regarding review of video materials.
And here's the thing with these fucking people. I'm so exhausted. Can you hear how exhausted I am with this topic?
Yes.
Just so much of it. Here's the thing, man. The way these pedos work, okay? Especially the ones that are in a trafficking network. Yeah. There's no such thing as them trafficking just to themselves. I'm sorry. I'm so annoyed that Kash Patel thought he could say that out loud and get away with it. It just pisses me off. There's no such thing as them trafficking to themselves. They share it with each other. They produce it if they can, and they share it with each other. That's what they fucking do. Okay? And if he could sell it, which obviously he did, right, considering his wealth, if he could sell the little girls he groomed, he would. And he did. It's obvious.
An authorization form. Like, once again, why are we censoring out names here like this? Just stupid.
These are court documents, guys. Some of these are court documents. A lot of these are like tips that got sent in having to do with Jeffrey. So they are somewhat organized. And that's why some of the files in here have been listed as, quote, debunked.
Yeah.
Because not all these tips turned out to be fruitful. Whether or not, again, you think they, actually were, it's on you guys. Just trying to give you both sides of what they say. And it's very conflicting shit. Listen to this. Scanned black book and yellow pages of notes. Interesting.
That was 2021. They definitely have something like a black book on hand. Or quite literally.
You could not ever convince me that Jeffrey Epstein, who we've seen take the most meticulous notes, the guy recorded his fucking thoughts to himself. He would send emails of his own thoughts to himself. You're telling me this guy didn't keep meticulous records of who was on the island and who he spent time with? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm just not buying it. And not only that, but we saw him keep meticulous records, like, from anger. If somebody pissed him off, he would send an email about it to himself. So, no doubt he did it with other emotions, too.
Exactly. This is just Maxwell's lawyer.
Yeah, it's law stuff. There's nothing too crazy here, guys, so far. Accepted call with Geoff.
On Epstein.
on Epstein.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep going through and just.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, the court stuff is going to be the most heavily redacted for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, Jeff on Epstein, 2019. 302s to review. Office of Victim Services. I don't.
They're requesting 12 counseling sessions. Can you confirm their identified victims? These are nothing. These are like therapy shit. Oh, actually, wait. Can you go back up? Said Jeffrey's name there for a second. Thank you so much for giving me a call today. It's because therapy options for 3 clients who were among the original plaintiffs who filed civil lawsuits against Epstein. Fake credentials for people to pose as FBI agents. What? I would
He
ask
was not
that.
above lying and trickery during the course of the lawsuits, and he certainly had no resources about real-looking fake credentials for people to pose as FBI agents. So, sad as it is, they all assume that anyone who contacts them has to be lying about their identities and motives. Also, as I mentioned, none of them blank, 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 and it's probably
Okay.
best for everyone that I'm the communications conduit for everything. So, I guess he
Damn.
had people pose as FBI agents, the honeypot the victims or some of the victims, and then kill them if they said anything, I guess.
Threaten them, I'm sure. There's also a lot of open proof that he was threatening the victims, threatening
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much anybody.
Yeah.
Which blackmail is there's proof of blackmail. So again, there's clear evidence that he trafficked to not only himself, Cash Patel, you fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
How much
Well,
does the director of the FBI get paid? Anyone know? Gotta be over
probably a lot of money.
$100,000. Shit, pay me. We figured
Yeah,
out that he was trafficking to other people. We didn't have unclassified access to the files.
I mean, Doug, you'd not
Survive?
be alive long enough to enjoy the money.
Unlucky.
Physical digital device seized by federal authorities. So they recovered the server hard drives. Larger collection of the digital forensic evidence. Issued 2 search warrants. As we already know, there's a portion of the FBI that works for people that worked with Epstein.
The Foreign Intelligence Agency.
Yeah.
You won't say which one. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Winky wink.
Yep. I'm pretty sure everyone already knows, Doug. At this point, we can pretty much just say it's Israel.
Winky wink. I would never say that. That would be an awful thing to say. Wink, wink, wink.
We've already said it multiple times.
I would never.
We did. There's literally recorded video of us saying it was Israel.
No. No.
This is what it was like talking with Epstein, like a daily basis.
We watched an interview. Do you remember him getting interrogated? It's exactly what it was like.
Yeah.
Did you hurt children, Epstein? Oh,
guys, I'd love to talk to you about all this shit, but unfortunately, I'm going to be pleading the 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment.
Yeah.
Please talk to my lawyers. Have an excellent day.
Fucking bastard.
I can imagine talking with him over dinner, like, "Hey, Epstein, remember that time that we fucked those 2 broads over in Oklahoma?" And he'd probably be like, "Nope." But if we did do that, I'm sure it would have been awesome, like totally radical.
Yeah. Well, we could be lazy.
Work on getting Discovery out for Maxwell and have run into a bit of a snag with the Amex returns. Some of them contain BSF files which cannot unencrypt with a password of some sort. I believe that the returns from 12420 came to you. Do you have a record of the password or even a version of the document that says unencrypted?
What is this? From blank, Amex return, importance, normal? Ooh. Hello, this seems like kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Trafficking task force. Epstein-related safe nets.
That's a big problem, though. You don't know who to trust. Quad C20 He's looking for assistance related to the ongoing Epstein Maxwell investigation. This is a unique opportunity to assist with a high-profile case. If you're available, please call SSA for your visibility to any agents. I can understand redacting these people's names because these people actually work on the task force.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
There's been a notification that our sub will be landing at Teterboro at 17:20 tomorrow. I've attached a copy of the arrest warrant. Jeffrey Epstein, 1953, tail number. Thank you for your assistance with this. Please let me know if there's anything else I need. So they arrested him at Teterboro. Possibly tomorrow. He has his own plane as a frequent flyer of Teterboro. When he lands, will approximately get 24 hours notice when he flies back into the country. So that's how they arrested him, huh?
I mean, I guess he had nowhere really to go, right?
Yeah.
Had to turn himself in, kind of.
Or requesting all jail calls and emails for the following inmates. Ghislaine Maxwell. Can you send them to myself and my partner, CC here? I wonder if these guys are still alive.
I don't know.
Or submitted to USS SMS. Let's realize there's over 200 pages of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Mostly just court stuff.
Were you trafficked? This question should be answered. I was born into
Wait, who is this?
What? Yeah, well, we're not going to know, right? This is to...
I'm sorry this took so long. Please let me know if you need it. To Ben Nivens.
To Ben Nivens.
Who is this person?
Yeah, you're not going to... It seems... This guy seems like...
Lead investigator.
Oh, well, there you go.
Lead investigator, Hope for Justice Incorporated. Leave the phone call. So that's what he is. He's the lead investigator.
So we're about to read a pretty horrible story, is what I'm guessing.
Probably.
I was born into sex trafficking. I was trafficked beginning at my earliest memory. Jesus. I do not remember a time that I was not trafficked for sex. According to birth certificate from blank, my biological parents, I do not recognize them as parents, began to sell me for sex in the town of blank. There were many men that were brought to their home to have sex with me. I was taken to many states in the U.S. to sell me. I was forced by threat by blank and Jeffrey Epstein of being killed, bodily harm. So that's a perpetrator who's been redacted. Literally, right? We have proof right here. That's a perpetrator. I was forced by threat. Why would that person, right? Are you not as fucking triggered about it as I am? That's literally a perpetrator's name, and there's no other option. It's a perpetrator's name. Yes.
Well, I think we already know who it is.
I don't think so. I think it's too long to be his name.
I mean,
I was forced by threat.
Oh, let's see if maybe I can get the name.
Yeah, this would be a worthy one to try.
Send me that software, the gift to GitHub.
Oh, I sent it to you already in Discord.
That's an Instagram link.
He has the information. I didn't go through the information.
I see. All right, well,
I didn't have it. I literally got it like 30 minutes before we started shooting. Didn't have a chance to go through it. I'm not even sure he actually is posting the software. It sounded like he was using the software himself, but maybe he.
Because if we can get this name, Doug.
Yeah, that would be huge. It's literally a redacted fucking pedophile who is redacted, who they said that they weren't redacting, and here it is. I'm so livid right now, dude. What am I supposed to do with this information other than this? What am I supposed to do with this information other than this right here? Clip this. AI editor, please clip this.
Yeah.
This is insane. I mean, that's literally that's a perpetrator's name redacted. Fuck you, DOJ. Nice lie, buddy.
Acrobat PDF. Yeah, I'm not spending money on a free trial. Let's try PDF element. No, free download PDF editor.
He says it can be found on his GitHub.
This is GitHub.
on his GitHub. Yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
trying to open it now. Buddy, you made it super hard to. Thanks. What's your
this is the guy that runs the Instagram thing.
the Instagram thing? What? I don't understand.
The reel you sent me.
Yeah, this is the guy who runs it. Same guy.
Let me search up his name.
Look up his name. Yeah, see what you can find.
I'll type in unredact in GitHub.
This is so fucking stupid. It's literally right here. It's
What?
right
Where?
here. Sorry, the evidence that they are redacting pedophiles.
Hey dent unredact. Code. Download zip. Save. This is a different one, but it might work for what we're trying to do here. Then let me drag it over here.
All right, well, don't lose this page. This is
No,
an
of course
important.
not.
This is an important page.
100%. So let me run this program. If it will let me. Okay, well I download the zip. But not give me an executable to work with. It's giving me a CFG file. I don't know, maybe I have to have a Python IDE or something. 1 second. This guy has a PDF editing tool. Let's try this one. Unredactor main. We'll go back to downloads. Unredactor main. This one looks a little bit simpler. The application. Run anyway. To download Python as per the usual. 1 second. This is why people don't code, Doug. This is why people don't fucking code.
I
Oh, I wanted
coded.
to.
I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know why coders do it the way they do sometimes on GitHub. I don't get it. I don't know understand why they make it as hard as possible to use their own application.
It's like, yeah, it's like if I want to use this program, I have to download fucking Python.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Why? Download the Windows installer package because I can't. I'm not dealing with that. Python manager. So now I have to download fucking Python. And it's like the normal average person is not going to be able to know how to do this bullshit. They're just not.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Docker using Docker either. Docker's also fucking annoying to use.
Yes. All right. I think it installed Python. Let's try this again. Great, because I mean, this is literally gold. It's literally gold if we can mine it. We just don't have the fucking pickaxe.
There's a lot here that does not need to be redacted. Again, it's horrible, but it does not need to be redacted.
Download Python. Download. Like, this is insane. This is insane. I just give me the Windows installer. That's all I care about. Give me the Windows installer.
I need to turn off my Windows nightlight. This shit is fucking me up right now.
Install now. Holy shit, this is so stupid. This is why I don't code anymore, Doug. This is why I don't code anymore. Shit's dumb. Listen, it's fun if you're just doing it in a browser. You're just doing some simple ass HTML bullshit, making like cute little games on HTML, but this shit is fucking stupid.
I'll continue reading a little bit while you figure that out. I was forced by a threat by pedophile, who's redacted, even though they said they weren't doing that, and Jeffrey Epstein of being killed, bodily harm, and threats of harming other children if I did not have sex with them, and any other people that they sold me to. The rape and sex trafficking with Jeffrey Epstein happened year blank. Why is it redacted? Why? I was about
Yeah.
blank years old. Why is that redacted? Why, man?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, we need to find the name. Sorry, guys. I know this part is somewhat boring, not exactly fun for you guys to watch. However, for us, I mean, I just cannot fathom passing by this without figuring this out.
Okay, and the Windows folder I was looking at is crashing. That's great. Love you, Python. Really great. I can't click on anything in the folder now. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try opening this one.
This is
with
this guy's
Python.
software, the randos that I sent you, or is this a different software?
It's a different one, but oh fucking god. Unredact.
Link me the file.
Yeah, I mean, here's one of them. This was the slightly simpler one. But we need to have access to this
No, no,
to
no.
a redactor.
I want the file you're looking at.
That's the one I'm looking at.
No, the file we're looking at. The file we're trying to unredact.
Oh, the PDF.
Yeah.
I think this one is. That's the file we're trying to redact.
Unredact.
Unredact, yes.
Full screen. How do I edit?
37902 should be the thing. Yeah. Open with. Let's just download an old version of Adobe Acrobat. Free PDF viewer.
There's just no reason for this to be redacted.
There isn't.
You need to know who it is.
We need to know, Doug. There's no reason to redact that name. I love how they redact how old they were too.
I know. Maybe it's so that we can't like figure it out. You know, like surmise from the different notes of age and
this one does seem like it's one that is weakly redacted.
I'm blank and Jeffrey Epstein, so that didn't work.
I'm gonna try shoving something through Gemini. Let's try shoving that through Gemini.
I just tried to run it through Copilot. And it was like, this material is inappropriate. I have to limit you. Thanks. Thank you.
Unredact this. That's why we go through Gemini. Unredact
Love
this
the
PDF.
fucking time of censorship we live in. It's so fun. There's gotta be a way to unredact it. I mean,
There has to be.
son of a bitch, man. I wonder if, let me see. Fuck off. Oi, 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 oi. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. I'm just calling Gemini the hard R now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI is useless.
Yeah, I'm calling it the hard R now for the next hour. I'm setting a macro up. And that's what it's going to get.
Guys, if anyone has any ideas, please. Now would be a time. So what? That guy's software didn't work on your computer?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to do a different method, but Adobe Acrobat is a malware that is taking very long.
What? Who did I just click?
I cannot provide instructions or methods for uncovering redacted personal information or sensitive data. All right, Grok, you're up.
I doubt Grok's gonna be able to too.
We'll see
And
what happens.
a minute, we might have to set this aside, and we
No,
might
oh
have to
no,
do this.
nope.
I'm
We're not
saying,
leaving until we
okay, okay.
we're not leaving until we get this fucking just this one single line. That's it. That's all I want. That is all
All
I
right,
want.
right.
All right, Grok, you're up. Unredact this PDF. If you can do it, this feature is not available at your subscription level.
That's kind of funny. What the fuck?
That is kind of funny. All right, ChatGPT, you're up.
ChatGPT ain't gonna do it.
Probably not, but we'll find out. Wait a minute. DeepSeek. What am I thinking? Why don't you just use DeepSeek? They don't give two shits about what's happening in this country.
No. This is shit we already covered.
All right, let's see. All right, DeepSeek. It's your time to shine. This is your opportunity to prove that China number one. Come on. Unredact this document.
Get rid of that.
You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, DeepSeek. Come on, DeepSeek.
Oh my god. I feel I feel like they're intentionally front running the false stories to fuck with us. They're like
Yeah.
there are bot accounts pushing the false stories that have already been proving false and the like surface level shit just so nobody gets to this right here what we're looking at. Because why is nobody else talking about this right here? This
Yeah.
singular file. Why? All I'm seeing is
Well,
the
I mean,
same
there's
shit.
a lot of files as well. So
I don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of files.
I mean, there's a lot of files.
Okay, but we've only been here for an hour. Epstein
Okay.
files unredacted.
All right, I'm in. No. God, did a free trial. Fuck you.
So you guess you have to use Adobe Acrobat to see the fucking.
Yes, you do. But it's still not. How do I unredact?
I can tell they're all bot accounts, by the way, because they'll say the exact same thing.
Yeah. Oh, you want to edit it? Free trial. No, fuck you. Okay, so why does everything have to be so overly complicated?
Because then it keeps us from actually digging. Man, there's just no way, dude. Of all the files that need to be redacted, this is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Or sorry, unredacted. This needs to be the one.
All right, here, let's see.
I don't know. The copy paste method does not work for all of them. I don't know which ones it does. Man, my
Try
fucking
this.
feed is full of dog shit.
Probably ain't gonna provide. I'll see it. See what happens. Unredacted PDFs. This guy has another line of code. Fine, let's try this one.
What happened with the one I sent you?
Which the guy, he didn't link anything.
I know, dude. Fucking jackass.
He
The hell is
didn't
the
link
point of
anything.
that?
Exactly.
What is your GitHub, you fucking idiot? Guys, check out my GitHub. I got a free link there that you can use to unredact files. Doesn't post his GitHub. Fucking genius. Here, I'm messaging right
Also,
now.
whenever I open this Python shit, it doesn't do anything. It's just crazy.
I messaged
Oh,
him. Let's see if he gets back
and now
to us.
he ain't gonna get back to this. I'm gonna get two shits.
I will
GitHub
also
workflows.
say I don't really like how many of these people are like using the files as a clout thing. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who are saying they are in the midst of unredacting the files without posting them. I don't know what. So I'm looking at what he's doing right now. He's doing this right now. This is 6 hours ago. He's unredacting the files. Okay, fair enough. He hasn't had the opportunity to post them. Move with text. All right, hold up, boys, hold up. Maybe I found a method. Hold on, guys. Hopefully this is it. Let's see. How to free.
There's a website called unredact.net, but it didn't work for the document I put in.
Yeah, but here's I'm not gonna get. I don't want to get too conspiracy theory, but isn't it super fucking interesting? The files that were easy to unredact pretty much had minuscule content, and the stuff that clearly has you know groundbreaking stuff is very
Yeah.
difficult. I wonder what
Yeah.
could be. I wonder why that could be. I wonder why. Could it be that they're throwing us a bone so that we don't chase the fucking car?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna insult Gemini a little bit more.
More tools.
Was born into sex trafficking. I was trafficked beginning at my earliest memory. I do not remember a time that I was not trafficked for sex. According to birth certificate, my biological parent.
Damn. That would have been crazy if that worked. That would have been wild. Inspect. Let's see if I can't do this. Boom. Hopefully it's not showing on screen. Hee 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 hee. Uh. Styles. Uh.
I don't know. I'm taking my anger out on Gemini right now. It's like,
Well, here's what I think we just save this file, put it aside until we figure out a way to redact it. We'll continue.
I don't think there's a way to redact it at
I
this
don't,
point.
I don't care. I think we just keep it on the side.
Yeah, I mean, yep.
I mean, I guess yeah. Just save it. Just save it. Bookmark it. Whatever. So we don't lose it. We'll come back to it.
Alright.
But whatever. Listen, sorry, I know we unfortunately didn't lead to anything there, but we have very direct proof that they redacted. Let's continue reading her story. We have direct
I mean,
proof
it's the same shit. It's the same
that
shit.
they redacted pedophiles' names, perpetrators' names. Proof. Clearly.
Oh, these bastards put fucking McAfee onto my computer. Adobe, we're gonna have some problems. Security Scan Plus. Uninstall that shit. Get the fuck out of here. What other bullshit did you put on my computer?
Go back to that file so we can see the
Hold
rest
on a
of it.
second. I'm dealing with the virus.
Okay.
Even the guy who made it is dead. He didn't even use it.
Yeah, it's crazy that thing still exists, TBH. Who knows? It could be more. She could have named more names in there. It could be a whole fucking list of names that she named. And they redacted all of it.
Security scan. What the living? Regular program files. On here. Data. Here. Yeah, there it is. Delete. Alright, it's deleted. Then I can get rid of the process in here. Task. There we go. It's gone. We'll keep going.
Let's go back to her page. Go back to the page we're reading.
Which one?
The last one we were reading. The one that we were trying to unredact.
You mean the one that just says the same shit all the other ones say?
Yeah, that one. Go back to that one.
So many folders open now. There.
Why is this was it white before too?
No, I put it through Adobe.
Oh, okay. Alright, we read this. Go on the next one. Next page.
You did not just have me open this thing just to say you onto the next one.
I wanted you to continue, and you kept skipping it.
Oh, what? It's right here, Doug. Stop acting like a woman.
Where's
right
the
here.
rest? Where's the rest of it? Why is there not more?
That's all of it.
What do you mean?
It's
It's literally it doesn't even end on a complete sentence.
I know.
Okay.
That's literally the document.
All right, fair enough. Whatever.
Let's go back. I'll show you.
They're not a follow-up. The right after. With 902. 902? Is there not 903?
No, I mean there is, but you go to 903.
There is a 903, and it's not a. Yeah, it is a continuation.
Okay.
The time I was taken to an underground location, okay, the island, I was blindfolded. Sorry, I don't know exactly where it was at. It was dark, and when we went through doors, we went downstairs. There was also an elevator into the location. So it sounds a lot like his fucking island. I was kept in a stall. It looked like a horse stall. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? It wasn't really to keep me and the other little girls inside it. It was to make it where we would be viewed. Epstein would walk past each girl, including myself, with a lot of men following him, and they would judge us. Wow, that sounds like he's trafficking girls to other people. He told me I was fat and ugly, so that's what he called me. Here's a redacted something. Blank, just a large redaction. And he said I had to pretend it was him to see if I performed well. What could that be? Blank, and he said I had to pretend it was him to see if I performed well. Doesn't sound like it would be a name. He said if I performed well, I could be his girlfriend, then I would be allowed to be upstairs. He said the girls upstairs were pretty and they were his girlfriends. He then raped me and said I was evil because I liked it. Oh my god, brother. Couldn't stop. Okay, I don't want to read all that stuff. Lots of pictures of girls. Pray hard. In in Virgin Islands. Scroll back up. I was no idea. They stopped there. I was 17 years old. Blank was blindfolded, taking an underground location. And steps went down. There were other men. Dude, I mean, in a stall, the men could look at me and say, dude, brother, he didn't traffic the women to other people. Cash Patel, you scumbag fuck. Dude, I'm going to post clips of this, and I'm just going to tag that fucking fucker in every single one of them. I swear to God. I swear to God, I am posting a clip of every single one of these files that we go through with this shit, and I'm just going to tag him and the FBI in each of them. By the way, he didn't traffic to other people, guys. He didn't traffic to other people. It was just himself. There's no credible information that he trafficked to other people, by the way. None. Absolutely no credible information.
Yeah.
Just this random chick who sounds like she's been on the island from what we've seen, saying that not only... Dude, fucking... Lord help us, please. Look at all of the stuff that is redacted here. For why? Why?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Why? Huh? I'm getting so annoyed, guys. I'm sorry. It's just driving me crazy right now.
Yeah, I know how you're feeling. I think Gemini's upset.
I hope they're all fucking run by pedophiles too. Fuck them.
Go through and click on every file that ends in 666.
Who said that?
Well, I mean, let's just do it.
I mean, sure, it's fine, but that
think about it.
just
They tell the
spawned in your
truth
head.
through symbolism.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're right. You fucking go through it.
I mean, think about it. They always tell you the truth through karmic retribution, which is done through Satanism, which is number of the beast.
Well, just try not to skip around and lose where we were.
Where
That
we
way
were was in the middle of fucking nowhere.
We don't miss stuff.
We were in redaction territory. That's where we're
Yeah,
at.
well,
We're still there.
we were still seeing interesting shit. Plenty of proof.
Nothing there.
Below, see emails harassing Mark Epstein. That's his brother. Attached to the zip file containing 3 emails from a person who, again, is not a victim. So why is it redacted?
Yeah.
We spoke with Mark Epstein. We were able to get original emails from him. Bill is analyzing the headers and will send an attachment. As for the YouTube video, I am doubtful we can copy this. Mark received an email from Jeff that had a YouTube link to mock interview between Jeff and Steve Bannon. Apparently, there were some comments about Trump and their relationship that Mark thought were of interest. We understand Mark received this email from Jeff sometime this year, 3-4 months ago, and viewed it at the time. We went back a couple weeks later to view it. It was no longer available. It sounds like YouTube videos taken down. He's reviewing YouTube internet history as well as searching his emails for it. What I wonder what could have possibly been the interview or the YouTube video.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just like. Okay, 1 second, Doug. I have to uninstall Adobe Acrobat. I mean, it was more of a virus than anything else I've ever used in my life.
I need to get a tissue. So.
Adobe fucking Acrobat. You're getting the fuck off my device. 1 gigabyte for nothing. Nothing. Getting uninstalled off my fucking device. Piece of shit. Where's my extensions? Where's my extensions? This fucking thing out of here. Remove that shit. The fuck out of here. God. Alright. Nothing. Nothing.
All right, well, go back to where we were so we can be thorough.
I mean, no, that's.
What is this?
Oh.
British citizen,
Passport?
Johannesburg, South Africa. A victim?
I don't know.
DOJ?
Maybe.
I fucking doubt it.
So much fucking bullshit.
To be honest, at this point, I would imagine 10% of what we've seen redacted, probably less, has anything to do with uh, victims. There's just no way. Message from Cassandra Sarantino by Adobe Acrobat. What is this?
I don't even know what the fuck this is.
This is a
Someone that was on a
screenshot.
phone call. Yeah. This was 29, I think. Right? Why are we redacting something that's found on Google fucking Images? People are ridiculous.
What's this? Former partners have told me that some of Boy's clients, including victims of Jeffrey Epstein, were chosen in part to rehabilitate his image.
How are we redacting an article? We're redacting an article.
I don't know. Oh, Trump's name is down there too. Weinstein and his criminal trials as the car hits north. Aspect cases against Trump. Hush money. Trump's trial is ongoing. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
Looking for anything of value.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what I consider value and you consider value is the same thing.
I mean, I think we both agreed that one PDF we tried to unredact was valuable.
Yeah. What was that? Can you go back to that?
This?
The email before.
I think it was 59.
No, this wasn't it. JP Morgan.
56, maybe?
No, it's the same one you just clicked.
No, they're all different.
I think they're extensions. Here's one. What is this? This is another screenshot of a.
Yeah.
40 young women. Okay, page
Sarah?
6.
Oh, this is Sarah, so it's one of the victims.
So, by the way, I believe what's going on here. These are I think it's what it's called. It's called X-rays of the photos.
No, that's just me. I just have dark mode on.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Subject records. User came from person lookout query.
Call me if you need anything. Who's this?
Associate warden for New York. I'm going to turn off dark mode for this.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I can configure it for PDFs or not. It's helpful. It's like in Barcelona. Look how happy she is. Quaint.
Has anyone even heard? I've never even seen an interview with Ghislaine or heard her speak.
She sounds like a bitch. She's gonna get pardoned by Mr. Trump.
Associate warden. So this is when he's in prison, I think. Which apparently there's some juicy shit about when he was in prison too.
Keep moving.
Ads? At least they redacted the ads.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they actually didn't redact them. That's how some email things work. They don't show the image unless you click show images.
The Attorney General's requested today. Please review and advise. apparently when the DOJ requested information from the FBI, they had a lot of trouble getting it.
You know what the stupid thing about all this is, Doug?
What?
Why aren't these people just in jail? Why are we wasting time releasing all this evidence that they could just be using in court?
Because so there's a lot of weirdness that happened around the original investigation, where apparently the attorney general who went after Epstein and Maxwell said that there wasn't enough evidence to go after anybody else, which is, very clearly bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So, why? Because they're all in on it. They're all paid for. They're all blackmailed. They're all fucking circle jerking each other to children. That's why.
Like, once again, that's not a victim either. I don't know why that's even redacted.
I don't know, but reading through it, these guys are all awfully chummy with each other.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
If I was making that kind of money.
Okay. Cool. This is so we're starting to need to slow down. This is where we're starting to get to the suicide watch stuff. And unfortunately,
all of it is redacted.
As you can tell, guys, this is a victim's name, as you can tell, all of that. So again, for those, I'm sorry, we haven't really been doing a good job of describing it for just listeners. What we're looking at right now is an email having from somebody to somebody else, and it is just an entire black block covering the page, because very clearly that's just a giant victim's name underneath it. You couldn't tell.
Yeah.
But it is just a victim's name. Fucking probably repeated over and over again from top to bottom. Yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. Sure. Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Cool. Good shit. Good fucking shit, man.
I love how they just put this like bullshit in there. It has nothing to do with any of it.
Overtime.
They could have used these PDFs, these documents, this evidence to convict people. And instead, we're sitting here as the citizens, just regular civilians, looking at it and looking at all the shit that they haven't been doing for the past like decade.
Pretty much.
People are gonna need to die. People are gonna need to die.
Obviously, just a bunch of victims' names. Below are posts that are vacant. It's more stuff from the warden or whatever. Power? What is this? Power? Oh, this is something to do with an electrician. I can't tell who it's from, though. Federal Bureau of Prisons. Huh. Don't know. Some kind of bug they were messaging their company for.
Kind of a weird quote to have for a technician company, but I don't know. Like, there's just so much shit that's redacted. Just so much redacted.
Just needless redactions is my problem with it. Apparently, go back.
I mean, there's nothing really here, Doug.
This is not what we were just looking at. Go back to what we were looking at.
I don't know. What was this?
No, it was a full page of content. Moved by staff to general population. Apparently, USMS did not indicate that he was a high-profile inmate. Staff were unaware that he was coming, so no plans had been established. Warden identified him as high-profile, moved into special housing unit due to his concerns for his personal safety and Gen Pop.
Yeah, he totally killed himself. He has concerns for his personal fucking safety. He totally offed himself.
By the way, upon return of psych staff on Monday, he was moved to psychology observation for evaluation by psych staff. This is not suicide watch, and the system notes reflect suicide watch not warranted. He was under 24-hour observation during this time to assess his readiness to move to Shu, which I can't remember what it's called. Returned to Shu, and then he was returned to Shu his cellmate. The cellmate, who of which apparently strangled him in his sleep, which again to me doesn't make any sense, by the way. But whatever.
Yeah, no, they had a bunch of military guys come in and get him out. That's it. That's why you don't have any of the camera footage.
My question is this. So hopefully we see the images of it. Is this what was that? Go back.
Nothing. Nothing.
Listen, you just said the last thing was nothing, and I think it was something. So your nothing might be my something.
This one is more black boxes than the last thing.
Events surrounding the death. This is about his death on October 1st. Special agent, blah blah blah, from the IG received the attached emails. Federal Bureau saw it was interviewed. Blah blah blah. Events surrounding the death of BOP inmate Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It's just it's like a formal top page, I assume, to the interviews for them investigating his death. All of this is blacked out. Why? Significant entities and individuals. I feel like that's kind of important. Hello? Yeah, these are victim names. But here's the thing, guys. So, I don't know if we'll see them, but they have images of Jeffrey Epstein after his suicide. Okay, maybe we'll see them here in the photos.
Oh, this is blacked out. This is blacked out. Oh, hey guys, look! It's the cloth. It's the orange cloth that he hung himself with.
The only thing that is unredacted here is a picture of the bed frame with the cloth around it.
Oh, more black boxes, more black boxes, more black boxes, more black boxes.
Oh, listen to this. That file was saying how the officers were asleep.
Yeah.
The end of the string was tied to the top portion of the bunk.
Epstein is still alive. I think at this point, 4chan's gonna fucking just hack into the NYPD's offices and just get access to it themselves.
I doubt it.
I mean, they put all of it online, which means there's a server that it's linked to. I don't know. That's a thing from Jeffrey Epstein, I guess.
Investigation. I don't know.
Okay, dude. What is this handwriting, dude? Come on. Hell, if they just had this guy write everything, they wouldn't have needed to redact anything.
True.
Oh my god. You can still see the signature. Look at this. You can still see the fucking signature. That's very funny. It's so bad. Look at how bad this is. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I love this. Look at more of this. Oh no. Look at how serious this is. Look how it's written.
Any employee misconduct. Okay.
Oh my god. Look at Epstein in custody, death investigation, and any employee misconduct. Oh my god. You sow Sony. I know, these are making me laugh. Jeffrey Epstein investigation and employee Mrs. Codbury. I love this. This is great. I could do this all day. Bullshit, bullshit, more bullshit, more bullshit.
Yeah.
I know it's bullshit because it's unredacted.
Yeah, okay. You're right, we should just skip it and just read the child handwriting instead.
It was funny.
Please cut and paste the message per blank. You've been non-compliant with your medication. I'll repeat educated about the importance of. Who is this for? To Oakford, inmate work assignment, plumbing. What the fuck? I keep telling you people that the medication you give me doesn't work, that it gives me migraines and makes my mouth taste like metal. You keep telling blank what to give me. What I want to know is how you decide what I take. If you don't see me and you don't talk to me, you have no idea what I'm going through, but you decide what medicine I get. I hope you are involved with the negligence of Epstein. What?
I hope you're one of the people fired. I don't see how you even have the nerve to call yourself a doctor.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Who is this?
I have no fucking clue, Doug. That's the thing.
If you look below,
Inmate to psychiatrist. I guess they're allowed to send emails, maybe?
Yeah, probably. But like, so even this guy thinks. Even this guy says they were doing something not so good. Yeah.
Even the other inmates are like, you're bad at your job.
You fucking skipped over it, but there were reports that those guys were like asleep on the job and just jerking off.
But once again, this is proof he didn't kill himself. They moved him from suicide watch, which has a lot of restraints and, cameras and shit. Placed him on psychological observation instead. So once they did that, they just went and got his ass and just took him out. He's 100% still alive. And being dead is bad for business. Wait, there's missing.
Yeah. 4 is missing.
Wait. No, 6. 4 and 6.
4 and 6. Click 5. What does 5 say? These are the duties of watch. So, interesting. Trash run. These are the events during the time period. Relieved of duty. Go to the next one. No, I mean, like, go to the next file. Whatever we're looking for is going to be in there. That's for sure. I just got off the phone with central office. Is this about Epstein? It is about Epstein.
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with central office, and they're recommending we conduct a suicide risk assessment with the inmate when he returns from court. She returned from court, and psychology is gone for the day. He is to go on psychological observation unless, of course, he reports he is suicidal. In that case, he is to go on suicide watch. Inmate Epstein will likely be receiving bad news in court today and has multiple risk factors for suicidality, which I didn't know was a word, as identified by BOP statistics. Let's be proactive. This writer consulted with Dr. Blank, central office, regarding inmate Epstein. There's various risk factors for suicidality, including a high-profile case with media attention, sex offense charges, pretrial status, and court proceedings today, which could potentially be giving him bad news regarding his legal situation. As such, when inmate Epstein returns from court, R&D staff as well as lieutenants have been informed to immediately notify the psych department. If he returns after duty hours, the aforementioned staff were instructed to notify the on-call psychologist and to place inmate Epstein on watch status until can conduct a thorough suicide risk assessment. So I think we're actually viewing it in reverse, where we should be starting at the bottom and going up, by the way.
It wouldn't make much of a difference because they keep removing the PDF files. Look at this one. We're missing 89 and 90.
Yeah, there's a lot missing. Go click on see what's around them, and maybe we can use context clues. It's consistently the activities of the jailers. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Let me go to 91, so we're missing 2 documents here. Oh, okay.
From Suicide Watch, psych observation update. Importance, normal. It's just fucking a giant redact. I would love to hear the logic as to why that's all redacted. I would love to hear why. That would be fantastic. Only victims' names, by the way, is guys. Click the next one. Let me see what else came after.
I'm not gonna lie, Doug. I think we're getting honeypotted here. This one is missing a file too.
Oh yeah.
And it's all blacked out.
Of course it is.
I think we're getting honeypotted, Doug. I think I think anything that we could have, like all the valuable information, I think we've already gotten what we can get from this. To be quite honest with you, they've given us 200 pages worth of files, and some of them are missing. Most of them have a giant black box. Even the names of people that aren't victims are being redacted.
Keep looking through.
And not only that, Doug, why are we looking at this? This is something they should be handling. They should be using this to prosecute.
Oh, they're not gonna.
Exactly. So what's the point of us looking at any of this anyway? The
Because
court of public opinion gonna do something?
I want to expose how incapable and corrupt they are.
I already know how incapable and corrupt they are. A bunch of bitches.
Click any of them. Let's see. Will Blank take care of this? She saw him today for SRA closest to the incident. It seems more relevant for her than I. Do you agree? How can she refuse to do work if she doesn't feel confident enough to do something she should not be working here? So we have to teach for her. Now we have to do this also. Dang, there's some in-circle beef going on. Somebody's pissed at somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, once again, why are we missing 5 PDF files, dude? Look at this.
I don't know.
Unload, you piece of shit.
Prisoner schedule, and it's redacted to high hell.
Okay. Okay, what's number 59 say? Okay. All right, let's go to 64 where we're skipping 4 more PDF files that are gone.
Telephone
okay.
numbers.
Go to 60. Okay.
Blank on suicide watch with inmate companion.
Okay.
Daily activity report. It's just his daily schedule, looks like.
70. We're skipping 4 PDFs by going to this one.
Yeah, they keep skipping they keep skipping the schedule of the workers.
Yeah.
I'm a freelance journalist. I am working on a piece about prison suicides, and in light of the Jeffrey Epstein case, I'm wondering if you could provide me with current staffing levels. Thank you.
Hopefully, don't include the email.
Synopsis. Staff responded to a call for assistance in the special housing unit. Okay, so that's what that said. Found Epstein lying on the floor in a fetal position. The lieutenant called out to the inmate. However, he did not respond, and she noticed red marks on his neck. The inmate was placed in hand restraints and escorted to the suicide cell and placed on suicide watch. While on watch, the inmate indicated that his cellmate had attempted to kill him and had been harassing him, and he had informed his attorney of this matter. Medical assessment. The inmate was medically assessed at 6:30 a.m. by the physician assistant, and his findings were as follows. He is ambulatory, oriented ×3, in no apparent distress, smiling during his clinical encounter. Alleges that he does not know what happened, cannot explain the marks on his neck. Responded, I don't know. He does not want to talk of the events leading to the marks on his neck. He does not look in any distress or pain. He has a circular line of erythema at the base of the neck, reaching 2/3 of the neck circumference, 2 inches wide, sparing the back of the neck, has one section of this erythema in the front with marks of friction. No inflammation, no deformities, no hematomas, no lacerations, no tenderness. Patient moving his neck without restriction, denies having any pain or discomfort, denies any respiratory problems. Has another small erythema on the left knee, about 2 centimeters in diameter. He was evaluated on today at 9:10 a.m. and it has been determined he will remain on suicide watch for further observation. At this time, we are reviewing his case For placement in the general pop in Unit 7 South, we are currently looking for the appropriate cellmate.
Why would they place him in general population if that's what just happened?
I don't know. I would also wonder. Click the ones around it.
I'm skipping a PDF here, but we'll go to this one.
Of course we are.
Blacked out.
Of course it is.
Go to 69.
Of course it is.
Nothing. Yeah.
Try the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, try the next one. Try the next one. Try the
Anything
next
else,
one.
Doug?
Try the next one. Nice. Try the next one. Is this real life? Try the next one. I like. Can I even take our justice system seriously anymore? Try the next one. Like, is this real right now? Like, what is happening? Try. Keep going. Okay. I'm a
Reporter with
reporter with
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the one we gotta leave in for sure. Holy shit! So that's what we get. We get a little nod that something happened.
And he got
And
moved to general population, says
it's-
Suicide Watch,
It's
and now
missing.
he's...
It's missing files around it, and then the next 10 files are all blank or heavily redacted. And yeah, that's it. Can you that page just says, "Can you gather this information?" That's what it said, guys.
Yeah.
Nice. Love that. Love that. It's all. Listen, I wouldn't be so annoyed.
There it is. Found it.
Found it. Okay, so it's redacted, is what it is. By the way, it's not blank.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Epstein arrived here. He was placed in special housing unit until we can better evaluate him. Find suitable housing. He was arraigned in court. Should he return from court? Psych eval. He reports he's suicidal. In that case, he goes suicide watch. Right. We already saw this. This is the same email. But being received, I assume, versus sent. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This whole thing is just designed as a big fuck you, is what it looks like. It's a narrative written by them for us to read. What's this say? He was requesting a razor to shave. He wants to be able to get water and attorney conference. He stated the machine does not have water. And he said he's getting dehydrated. He wanted noted that he did not get all of his medications because the doctor told him he was on psych observation. He said he has not slept well in 21 days because he's not having a CPAP machine. He said he read the Turning Points handout about how to cope and chew. He stated that he knew of these strategies and had tried them previously because of the banging on the cell doors, screaming and chewing. He's not able to do them. He stated that he may get psychological trauma. Really, he might get psychological trauma. Okay.
He's obviously lying here. He's just trying to see what leverage he can pull.
I mean, to be honest, if I went to prison and I wanted to be high all the time, I would also pretend that I was struggling like this guy.
Interesting.
Dear Mr. Epstein, this is looks like it's from his brother. I
Mark,
am writing
to
to
Mark.
express my condolences to you regarding the passing of your brother, Jeffrey Edward Epstein. Oh, this is to Mark. Okay, sorry. Who passed away. Pronounced deceased. Appears to be the result of suicide. I realize the words alone cannot lessen your sorrow. I hope that my thoughts and serious sympathies will be of some comfort to you. The war.
You know who sent that, Doug? The Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Yeah.
Wonder how many other people get that kind of email from the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Hey, sorry that your brother passed. Think any other people get that kind of shit?
I don't know. It might be automated.
Might be.
I have no idea.
That would be kind of dystopian if it was automated because it has unique content in the middle of the fucking stanza.
Does it? Oh, yes, it does.
Was pronounced deceased at the New York Presbyterian Lower Manhattan Hospital in New York, New York. At this time, although there are no preliminary reports identifying the cause of death, it does appear to be a result of suicide. Yeah, it doesn't seem automated to me.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He's not even dead anyway. He's still alive.
I am
That's their
working
buddy.
with IPA. What did that say? Here's the draft press release. Oh, okay. Did staff initiate life-saving measures when they found Epstein at approximately 6:30 a.m.? Oh, these are just questions, pre-interview questions for the thing.
Yeah.
Go back.
Like, I don't know. This is just annoying me at this point. Just feels like a honeypot. It feels like I'm just getting debated into looking at information that isn't going to lead anywhere at this point. I know before it was kind of sloppy with like the other releases they did before these more recent ones. There was more to be garnered from it, but I don't know, at this point it just feels like a honeypot.
So what?
Maybe there's another line that we need to be looking into. There's
Like
something
what?
that we're not seeing. That's the question, right? That's the question. What is it that we're not seeing?
Well, until you figure it out, keep clicking. Okay.
What? Are you seriously putting a captcha on this, guys?
It's always been there. It asks me that every single time. How's your mom? Thank you for printing the PP38 and for seeing Epstein. How's your mom? What? Go to the next one.
Okay, one second, guys. I think something kind of important.
Suicide Watch. I saw him before his legal visit. He seems stable and is now at his legal visit. I'll be coming tomorrow before his legal visit to see him again. Jesus, that's redundant. He complained about being dehydrated because he stated he cannot drink enough water because of limited bathroom breaks and legal since he stated. Oh, whoever wrote this, Jesus, hurts me. He stated he sees his attorney for about 12 hours. What? He also complained about having to go back up the SHU, being anxious about it, and not being able to sleep there because of the noise of inmates banging and screaming at night. You assessed inmate Jeffrey Epstein, and then below that is an entirely redacted email. So that's super interesting.
Yeah, we're wasting our time.
He said his inmate is up all night talking, which keeps him awake. When I offered to request a new inmate from him, he stated he will try staying with his current cellmate 3 to 4 more days and will let staff know if it is getting too difficult. Thanks. My question, can I get a cutter? We had that incident with Epstein last night, and I went to get one out of the cage, and there wasn't any. Thanks. What? What is a cutter?
Probably something to cut the ropes that he tried to strangle himself with in the original incident and failed.
I guess, but like, what happened? I mean, like whatever. I guess my assumption would that there would be one available.
Not on hand. They don't carry one with them typically.
Well, what? I mean, I assume there would be one
It's
in
a
an
weapon.
office. I
Yeah,
went to
but
get one out of the cage, and there wasn't one there. So that's why. It,
yeah. Yeah.
More redacted emails. No idea. It's a court slip and a useless email. Regarding Mr. Epstein's passing, no details.
I
At
thought
this
it's all
time.
completely out of order.
No, I think we're reading it front to back or back to front.
No, because we've seen stuff where it talks about Epstein being alive and on suicide watch, and then we've seen stuff where it talks about him dying.
He stated he was feeling dehydrated. Dude, what is this obsession with his hydration? Just an entirely redacted email.
It's a control thing. He's a psychopath. He wants to feel like he's in control.
Do you have any emails where you said Epstein needed a cellmate or any other emails concerning Epstein? If so, can you please put them and give that to me? This is a forensic psychologist after his passing, I'm sure.
Mm.
Please cut and paste the message indicated below into the subject line. I've been asking to speak to Psych for over 10 minutes, and the officer is too busy to call them, or Psych is too busy to see me. This is every time for the last 2 weeks that I've been asking for Psych. Negligence seems to be all your staff knows. I've asked for BP8s, BP9s, BP10s, and everything else I can think of. I've emailed you, and I don't know how many other staff members, and nobody responds. So this email is just to go along with all the others that I'm getting together to send the OIG, DA, FBI, and the other hours I can think of. Can't get medical attention, dental, can't get forms to report any of this. You can't get halfway paperwork done, can't get anything but the AW being a tyrant about people cleaning their cell. She should have checked if Epstein's cell was clean last week. I'm tired of being patient and waiting for your institution to better. I find joy in knowing that a lot of you will be gone after what happened with Epstein. It's ridiculous that I can't get any psych attention for 2 weeks. I wonder how long Epstein tried. Who is this person? From Favela Feliciano.
Feliciano the fourth.
Jarvin the fourth?
No, not Jarvin. Feliciano.
Inmate work assignment plumbing. What the fuck? Honestly, I actually think I'm getting a more clear image about Epstein as we read these things.
Yeah, he's a narcissistic psychopath. The sex edition. He's a pedophile.
Yeah, I definitely think he still ran a sex trafficking ring and sold to other people. I think that's pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Epstein is on there. Don't know what the chore thing is.
No, I mean, that's just the, I don't know what it is, actually.
More blacked out text.
That's an inmate thing.
Yeah, it's like logs.
Who's watching who, you know. That's what it is.
The above inmates have recently alleged he's not receiving cholesterol or back pain meds. Please see him. Epstein was not granted bail. He returned from court without incident. While attempting to serve inmate Epstein the breakfast meal, he was found unresponsive in his cell. Staff called for assistance and began life-saving measures. He was escorted to health services and subsequently to the local hospital where he was pronounced dead. He was escorted to health services at approximately 6:45 a.m. He was transported to a local hospital at 7:23 a.m. Institution stated he had circumferential bruising around his neck. An orange makeshift noose was found in his cell. Huh. Well, somewhere in here are new images, new pictures.
I mean, I haven't seen any. I've seen PDFs with no pictures.
Might be towards the start.
Let me go all the way.
Yeah. Please let me know if you'd like me to download anything.
It's court stuff. All about docket submissions.
No, it says nothing. Ghislaine Maxwell.
They're going to tell us anything.
This is government stuff. Oh, wait, is this? She's following up on below in addition to asking blank to please bring whatever material she has from that time. Could you please ask her to bring any photos she has of herself from when she knew Epstein, or if she has many such photos, just 5 or 6 from the period of time? It would be helpful for us to have a record of her general appearance then for legal reasons.
Mark Johnson, isn't that the house guy?
I don't know.
The Congress floor guy. I forget what his name official title is.
No. Talking about Mike Johnson.
I don't know.
What is this? A few minutes today. Epstein related. Is a really good friend of mine, executive producer on a 4-part Netflix series, and wants to see if anyone from Office would give an interview. Eh. From blank to blank.
Clearly a woman. Only women put exclamation marks in their sentences.
I also put exclamation marks in my sentences. Nothing important here. Just a lot of redactions for names. Gathering information. Oh, okay.
Even the articles are redacted.
I've been planning to redact the exhibits, but the attached one is somewhat complicated to redact. Do we think Judge Nathan would let us just file it under seal? If we do, we can docket the whole motion and just submit this one exhibit under seal. Wow, how convenient for you guys.
Yeah.
Reviews are going. Don't want to clutter your inbox. This is this version is ready for you. Also, team, I don't think we need to redact this filing, but we definitely want to redact the defense expert notice and the attached defense list material. So I'm inclined to just file these temporary under seal. Let me know your thoughts. Huh. Maxwell trial. Let's talk about some guy. Maxwell
Yeah.
fact witness travel. What was Maxwell? What was Ghislaine even charged with? Sex trafficking?
Yeah, she got 20 years, but she's gonna be pardoned by Trump anyway. She was actually the mastermind behind the whole thing. Epstein was kind of just a figurehead. He's actually a pretty dumb guy.
Well, they sure did ask him for advice a lot for a dumb guy.
Yeah, because he has access to all the money. Also, we're missing 15 PDFs in between here and there.
Oh, these are the court exhibits.
So this is 15 PDFs later. I don't know. All redactions for people that aren't even the victims. More court bullshit.
I'm pretty sure these are from the victims. They're witness statements. Something about DVD.
You reached.
There's no problem. We don't need those on relativity. Separately, though, we will be able to play those video files not on a DVD. That is, we only have them in electronic format. I haven't tried to play them, so maybe it's just as easy as that. But wanted to check if we need to get them processed in some other fashion to be able to view independently of a DVD player.
All right, Doug. This is what I'm going to try to do. What's the point?
Those are you're not going to be able to access that. Those are locked on administration accounts. They're probably used to view files in court.
Probably.
Who is this? Page 6, Maxwell's powerful contacts, protecting her safe houses. It's pretty sending stuff along. Keep an eye on it. Totally just FWIW. It's just email between people kind of gossiping about news.
Yeah.
This is about Maxwell. To be honest, I do not give a fuck about Maxwell. She's on watch. She's getting processed. It's about her trial. Everything about her trial is pretty out there already. We produced the autopsy report, not published yet. This is about Epstein. At least insofar as we need to withhold documents on the basis of ongoing investigation. So this is somebody did a public request to get his toxicology report, and this person is asking somebody else for permission to release it.
Mm.
So this is just requesting. This is just about the toxicology report. There's nothing crazy here.
I mean, Epstein isn't even dead. They replaced his body with Anthony Bourdain.
This is about interviewing a victim in
Yeah,
LA. Here's an entirely redacted message, email. But I'm not a journalist, lol, 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 lol. Just a very long list of credible information. Lots of redacted stuff. Laundering shell facility. Ooh, lots of stuff about JP Morgan. It looks like this guy was trying to expose a connection of Jeffrey Epstein, grossly corrupt SEC, and his connection to stocks, insider trading type shit.
just black boxes.
Yeah, I can't fathom what the fuck the logic is here. Is it intent to share those? Yes, I think the document actually describes the material.
Hasn't been added yet.
Hopefully, the guy who made that site changes it so that you can view things by the drop number.
Yeah.
I don't. This is useless. The fuck is this? This is a U.S. federal government. What the hell is that? Information system that is for official use only. Unauthorized access.
Right. We have to edit that part out, Doug. What's the time frame? About 2 hours in. We're gonna have to edit that part out.
Okay.
That's great. Thanks for saving my usernames. Yes. Keep going.
Foreign travel to Sweden. I think this is a journalist.
Doug, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. This is wearing down my mental state.
All right, give me where you're stopping, and I'll continue.
Okay, I'm on page 9.
Here, just link me.
Technically, it says page 8, but
Okay. Let's see, hopefully I can just screen share it and it shows up. All right, let's see. What is this? This is a witness testimony from a security guard who worked for the Maxwell family in both the United States and United Kingdom.
Gotcha.
Maxwell faced a number of security issues. For example, I was aware that she received a number of death threats. Also, target of aggressive behavior by members of the press. Kind of looking for this is specific to an event. It seems like. Maxwell was moved from the windows. What the fuck?
What?
She asked him if he would look after the dogs and cats, which he agreed to do. Huh. Okay. This is banking request. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing that's saying that she's lying. That she had perjured herself, which, I mean, that's a given. It contains statements that are, hello, blank. I just received this from a reporter. It is an indemnification action filed in USVI by Maxwell. It contains statements that are directly contradictory to Maxwell's previous sworn deposition, including that Epstein was not assisting in any of her legal bills and she didn't receive anything of value from him. Not really important. TBH. I really do not care about Maxwell. This is acquisitions request for Epstein devices. I kind of want to jump back to the victims exchange. DOJ. What is this? As one witness commented, Blink said, tell them you are 18 because if you're not, he won't let you in his house. So, I mean, again, here, guys, is another example of somebody whose name is redacted and they're not a victim. In summary, we understand the allegations against Mr. Epstein to be that Mr. Epstein paid individuals to find friends and acquaintances, certain of whom were under the age of 18, to provide topless massages to him at his Palm Beach home in exchange for money. Mr. Epstein's assistants allegedly scheduled these massages for him over the telephone at the direction of Mr. Epstein, allegedly including some scheduling calls to underage women. However, the evidence contradicts these allegations. First, Mr. Epstein did not ask the masseuses be under the age of 18. To the contrary, he specifically asked that they be 18 or older. As one witness commented, Blank said, tell them you're 18 because if you're not, he won't let you in the house. Again, another redaction. Second, Mr. Epstein himself did not schedule such appointments. Third, Mr. Epstein would not know who would be providing a massage at any particular time. Fourth, and importantly, Mr. Epstein's assistants were not directed to contact underage women or not aware of the true age of the women they contacted. I didn't deny that they were told to be topless. So, okay. Engaged in unlawful sexual conduct with certain underage women who were at his house to provide a massage at times during these massages. Okay. Engaged in touching and small number. Okay. We're over the age Okay, but why are you kidding me? However, most of the women who perform massages on Epstein were over there. Oh, guys, as long as it's most of the women, it's okay.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Many of the young women have sworn under oath that they, in fact, told Mr. Epstein that they were 18 or older, and they did so because they knew if they were not 18, they would not be allowed into his home. Oh, okay. As long as they told him they were 18, it's fine, for sure.
That's
He
all that matters.
passed a polygraph exam to this effect. And the youngest alleged victim, blank. Wait, what? Indeed, many of them also worked in a local massage parlor, which presumably had a requirement that the masseuse had reached the age of majority. Majority or maturity? Hello? To the extent there are allegations that Mr. Epstein should have been alerted to certain underage women based on conversations, those conversations would have taken place in person at his home. I mean, so this is clearly somebody. It's like his lawyer trying to defend him. This is like an opening statement. This is going to get presented to the court. Probably was presented to the judge.
Yeah.
Obviously, this didn't pass because the trial went on,
Yeah, no,
and
100%.
he was proven to be not only getting massages from underage women, but just straight up trafficking them. Here, so interesting that the level of importance of the emails tends to decide whether or not it gets redacted. So at the very top of all these emails, it has the from and to.
Yeah.
It's redacted here. Then it has the subject line, which says petition for enforcement of crime victims' rights and regarding Epstein. It says importance, high priority, urgent, and then the entire thing is just redacted. So that's really cool. Subject Epstein. So much context to be never discovered. What is this? Hi, blank. Here it is. My assistant blank is going to send you the corrected penalty sheets. Something about supplements. This is lawyer stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep. Kind of going to skip through a little bit, and then I'm going to go back to the end. Because I feel like listening to I mean, if the victims are actually naming people and the names are redacted, then I think that's the important part to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of this here at the start is just court stuff.
Okay.
Special agent. Accepted MTG with Maxwell attorneys. Just a complete blank page. So many fucking just blank pages. It's crazy. What the hell
Yep.
is this? Reminder, and then it's just an entire blank page with FYI in the middle. Just lots of blank pages. Super cool shit, man. I'm sure it definitely needed to be redacted. Hi, blank and blank. Detective Blank has a thumb drive of materials for us in the Maxwell case. He can swing by the office today. I'm reaching out to all you in Australia because blank currently working the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. One of the victims is living in Australia. We received information about a threat being made against her for speaking out. We have notified her through her attorney. Her name is blank and blank. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, this is the one we went through already. Uh, I mean, even in the questionnaire. So here's a follow up on that same victim we were covering earlier. They asked her more questions, and all of her
Hmm.
answers are redacted. By the way, when you were trafficked, did you or anyone else receive benefit compensation for your services? And
That's blacked out.
the answer is blacked out. Why?
Hmm.
Why would that be blacked out? If you refused to have sex with men, did your trafficker physically or psychologically harm you? Entirely blacked out. Have you seen a counselor or social worker? Blacked out. How long ago were you trafficked? Blacked out. How did your trafficker control you, and were you kept while under the trafficker's control? Not only is that blacked out, but it's blacked out in an entirely different way than the other ones. At what point were you rescued, and at what age? Blacked out. In what areas did your trafficking occur? United
Yeah.
States, Kentucky, Florida. Were the police notified? By whom? When? Is there a police report? Blacked out. Have your traffickers been arrested and prosecuted? Here's a very interesting thing. It's blacked out, but the box is so small that I am forced to conclude that the answer is no.
Yeah.
Are there no others known to you still being trafficked by him or others? Again, the answer is a tiny. That's
It's
definitely
yes, obviously.
That's a yes. Yeah. Name of traffickers and description: Jeffrey Epstein, in his 60s. Kind of looks like there might be more blacked out there. Not going to lie. That was 904. Questions continue. The question is blacked out here? Possibly? I don't know what they look like now. Well, that's clearly not talking about Jeffrey Epstein. Specific to Mr. Epstein, guess they didn't like that. When,
Yeah.
how, and where did you meet him? Did he have other men and women with him? Were you forced to have sex with him and the others? I was brought to him by my traffickers. And the names of the traffickers are blocked out, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
He then trafficked me for sex with men he had with him. Bro, no credible evidence that he was trafficking to other people, by the way, just to himself. What type of sexual intercourse did he have with you? How often? Was he violent? Did he attempt to photograph? I was multiple times. He was threatening to kill and harm other children if I didn't do what he said. He had video cameras, he said, and if I didn't do what he said, they would see that I caused other children to get hurt. Then I would be put in jail.
Hmm.
Did he have any physical features? Did Epstein call you any certain names? Refer to you by a name? Fat and ugly. He called some of the children he chose to go place with him his girlfriend. Have you been arrested in the U.S.? Never been arrested. Are you employed? That's blocked out. Are you willing to take a polygraph administered by a federal agency? Why would that be in there? It's kind of weird. Polygraphs have been proven to be manipulated and not entirely useful.
Yeah.
Here's the document that Flood shared with you. Epstein case. I can't open it. It's like a image. This is a warrant. I don't even know what this is. I assume this has to do with that poor woman's case.
Probably.
(914). I don't know what card numbers are. All right, this is a public request for information again. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They very clearly have more information about the people who are the perpetrators, and they're just lying.
Yeah.
They're just lying.
As per the usual. You know how it is.
What is this? Epstein call in details redacted. Attorney General says Epstein lawyers have agreed to revise victim compensation fund protocol. Jesus, this guy had 6 companies. Epstein and his attorneys used the Economic Development Commission's tax benefit program to save millions of dollars to help fund his criminal sex trafficking operation. To himself, you needed 6 companies and millions of dollars to sex traffic to yourself. As part of the action, George placed liens on the more than 600 million estate that have restricted his attorneys from paying settlements to victims and argued that the terms of the compensation fund are illegal. Oh, because he made it off the victims. You can't pay the victims with the money you made off the victims. And help protect others who conspired with Epstein. Here's more evidence, by the way. All right, we'll probably stop after here because I can't fucking handle this anymore. And help protect others who conspired with Epstein to abuse dozens of women over the last 2 decades. I'm confused. I don't understand. I was told there was no credible evidence that other people helped traffic and that he trafficked too. I don't understand.
Yeah.
George said in a statement Friday that she's now willing to do that, and the AG office, working closely with Epstein victims of the council, has now reached an agreement upon the terms of the fund, which include a set of reforms. Involvement of victims advocate, access to counseling through FBI services, criminal enterprise. All right. I think that'll be probably it from us today, guys. Let's just go over some of the links I sent you from X that some other people had noticed. Let's do this. This is lead information. Caller stated when she was blank. It was pretty blank. Went to Epstein's townhouse in Manhattan. New York caller's friends. Just so much fucking shit blacked out. What is this? This is a victim. Called on 7/15/19, and she stated that she met Epstein through blank at Epstein's residence in New York. She was blank at the time. Caller said she welcomes a follow-up by blank. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of this is blacked out. I don't know what to say here. Caller stated when she was blank, went to Epstein townhouse in Manhattan. Near caller's friends. It's just really long. Had visited Epstein and told caller about how it was easy money. Once
Makes
they
sense.
walked in, there was a massage parlor to the right and a secretary desk right in front of them. Blankety blank went into the massage parlor room where Epstein was already naked with a towel over him. Epstein told them to undress, and they undressed to their bras and panties. Epstein, who was facing upwards, advised caller to straddle him while she was massaging his abdomen. Epstein then grabbed caller by the hips. Okay. At this point, Epstein's towel was off, but caller was still wearing her underwear. Epstein then directed caller to massage. Yeah. While simultaneously he had his fingers. Caller was unsure if Epstein penetrated, but he was at the very least fondling her. Epstein continued to have caller go up and down. Okay. Gonna kind of skip through it now, guys. You get the idea. I think I remember reading about this one. The person who said this story, I believe it has already come out in public. Caller stopped speaking with blank, was never close with blank, and is still friends with blank on social media. Caller did not know the name of the secretary, but described her as being a middle-aged Caucasian woman with glasses and brunette hair. Let me know if you need anything else. So here's the thing. The people whose names are being blocked out here are people who were accomplices, clearly.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're also blocked out. This is 79. Let me see if there's more. 77. Some tax fraud stuff. It's about more of the same. It's about more of the same here. Probably going to close up shop here shortly. Yeah, this is Attorney General, public request for information. Jeffrey Epstein, this is the case file. Recruited dozens of minor girls ages 14 to 17 to engage in acts with him. Paid the victims hundreds of dollars. Victims were initially recruited to perform massages, blah, blah, blah. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, they used Google Earth for a photo of the island. That's freaking wild.
Yeah.
All right. This is some
I mean,
stuff.
what else would they use?
This is the FBI. Well, it's the FBI is scouting the island. They're using Google Maps, Google Earth.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, couldn't they just go to the island?
They did
The
after.
search warrant?
Yeah, well, this was before the search warrant. They wanted to get preliminary information about the layout of the island. All right. I think that'll be it from us for today. I think you guys get it. To be honest, most of what's in this is probably already pretty well known. I didn't see anything that, is new, but I think the important thing is just to keep hammering the fact that clearly he trafficked to other people. All of the victims say they were trafficked with involvement of other people or to other people. Literally all of them. I haven't seen a singular report that says it was just Jeffrey. I haven't seen one. And they keep telling us it's not. And by the way, I'm going to read out the official post by the DOJ here about the new files. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York and the FBI have informed the DOJ that they have uncovered over 1 million more documents potentially related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. The DOJ will see these documents from the SDNY and the FBI to review them for release in compliance with the Epstein Files Transparency Act, exiting statutes and judicial orders. We have lawyers working around the clock to review and make the legally required redactions. Oh my God. This process may take a few more weeks. The department will continue to fully comply with the federal law and president's direction to release the files. Yeah, guys. I mean, and here's another one from Prince Andrew. One of the victims described Prince Andrew cupping her breast with a doll that looked just like Prince Andrew, and I guess people doubted her story. And in these files, we didn't find the images. We'll probably have to go back through them. There's an image of the doll, just substantiating her what she said. Yeah, brother. So, all right. I think that's about it from us for today. That's pretty, honestly, mentally draining.
Disappointing. Mentally draining and disappointing.
I don't really know what you're expecting from the files, to be honest with you. This is about what I expected. Every time you click through and you don't see what it is you're looking for, what are you looking for exactly?
I was looking for what we were looking for earlier, that we were trying to unredact. Something where it was very clearly about to say a name.
I mean, that other chick I read clearly had a bunch of names in it too.
But redacted.
Well, yeah, if you're looking for them unredacted.
Oh, what? You thought you were coming to view the Epstein files so you could actually find something out about who else was involved? Gee, what a fucking chode, am I right, guys?
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. I full well knew going in that we were going to see redacted perpetrators' names. That's why I keep hammering it home since the beginning.
Maybe we just need to fuck Epstein. We just need to have sex with Epstein. That's the only solution at this point.
Maybe. I'll say this. I actually kind of think he did kill himself. Not going to lie.
Anthony Bourdain. They replaced him with Anthony Bourdain.
He kind of shows all the signs. I'm not going to say I'd be surprised if he didn't and that, he was...
This was a guy bitching about not getting fucking water. He was complaining about not having enough water like 20 times.
Well, that's kind of my point. So he comes off as a very classic narcissist control freak. We knew that from early on, right? We fucking pegged that right on when we were watching him flame Plinkett, that senator, right, for chewing gum. Do you remember that? We were like, oh, he's a control freak right away. Turns out that that's true, right? We know that now very clearly he was a control freak. Yeah. And these people, maybe there are some similarities between the control freaks and the pedos, but he ends up in a situation where he has no control, right? So he goes from a situation where he has complete control, not only over himself, but everyone else's lives. Then he ends up in a prison cell where there's just loud noises all over the place. His cellmate is, doing God knows what.
Yeah.
For him, suicide is a form of like the ultimate, grab bag, control act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, not really, to be quite honest. Because, I mean, once again, this guy is a total fucking narcissist, total psychopath. Thinks he's like God's gift to the fucking world. He ain't gonna kill himself. I just don't see it.
I can see it. Only in the idea that he thinks he's gonna be in there for life. He's losing his mind. I don't think his roommate strangled him. I think he maybe attempted and then he gave up or something. I don't really know. What I think is interesting is that the marks.
I can
on
imagine
his
what
neck,
it was like in the fucking in the cell. Like they tell the guy like, "All right, you're getting a new cellmate today, so get ready to meet him soon." And they open the fucking door. It's fucking Jeffrey
in the fetal position with marks on his neck.
No. He just enters the fucking room, right? And the cellmate's like, "Oh my god, it's Jeffrey Epstein!" Like, or maybe he doesn't know the guy. Maybe he's just like, "Oh, it's just some old dude." And then he like looks at the TV, and the TV's like, "Convicted sex offender accused of sex trafficking a ton of women for other politicians has just been put into jail over at the Brooklyn Institute or whatever." The guy's probably sitting right next to him, and Epstein just looks at him, and makes like a little kissy face.
Here's the thing. Obviously, you and I view things a little differently, and I think we have different points of focus. For me, I think possibilities exist. Maybe he was,
I'm looking for the smoking gun that made it through the cracks in the fence.
Yeah, but not really. I think they're looking for the information that proves you're correct. I'm more curious.
I want a name. I want a name that I can unredact using software. That's what I want.
I'm way more curious about the very specific flaws in their argument. They keep saying he sex trafficked to nobody else other than himself. I mean, we've seen that proven wrong over and over and over again with all of the files. And I think it's important to focus on the stuff you can prove very directly. I can't prove that he fucking escaped the place. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've gotten a lot of stuff from the viewers that pretty much, show him out of the place. Could be true. I wouldn't be surprised. However, I can't walk around and be like, here's a fucking blurry video of him on his ranch in Nevada. You know what I mean? Whatever. What I can do is go, here's a video of Kash Patel saying there was no credible information that he sex trafficked to anyone other than himself. And then I can show, okay, well, here's 8 fucking victim reports, and here's proof that he did traffic to other people. That's where I can start.
Yeah.
That's where I can start at the very least by poking holes in their terrible, terrible story. So
yeah, I mean, obviously Kash Patel's bug eyes, they tell a different story.
I think it's a combination of plausible deniability. He said it himself. I didn't go through the files. But you can't say you didn't go through the files and say anything else about the fucking files. You know what I mean? It's like, if I've never been to Disney World, I can't be like, well, yeah, Disney World's a lot of fun, but there's no Mickey Mouse there. I haven't seen it. Like, dude, you can't do both. You fucking idiot. Like, if you're gonna be, listen, I'll say this about the FBI director. That guy would go up there, and this is how he would talk. He was the most like deep state character I've ever seen. This is how he would talk. Sir, have you seen the Epstein files? He'd be like, nope. He'd just be like, nope, haven't seen them. No idea what's in those.
Epstein, who's that?
Yeah, you know, never heard of him. At least that guy was like, you know, intellectually a dick.
Challenge?
Yeah, no, he was smart about it. You know, like, he was a dick. He was a complete dick. Kash Patel just comes off as incompetent and an idiot. You know? Yeah. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm just saying, brother, you can't.
We could talk about the different values. Right?
It's fine. We can. I'm just saying, you can't go up there, say you haven't read the files. There's no possible evidence that it's, you know, that he trafficked other. I mean, like, listen, if I made that mistake and I'm in that job and I'm paid as much as he is, I'm fucking committing an Epstein. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Dude, I just can't, especially on the specific topic.
Wait to be king.
Yeah, right. No, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
but if there's one thing I want to hammer home with you guys, with my audience, is this: Kash Patel. Can you play? Let's play the clip one more time. Play the clip one more time. Play the clip.
1 second, Doug.
Look, here it is.
Can you send me the clip again?
Yeah.
That way you can just.
One more time, guys. I know I'm redundant here. I'm repetitive, but it's the one thing that we have unrefutable evidence of, that we knew they had, that we know he's lying about. Okay, and it's the same with Trump saying that it's a hoax or that there weren't any files in the first place. How can there be no files, a hoax, and there are millions of files that just got dropped? Playing this one more time here. Go ahead.
Ask you about the Epstein files. Have you seen the Epstein files?
I have not reviewed the entirety of it myself, but a good amount.
A good amount, sure, buddy.
Okay.
Would it be fair to say?
No, it would be. No, it wouldn't.
Mr. Epstein
unfair
trafficked young women, including in some instances minors, for sex to himself.
That was specifically the allegations in the 2018 indictment in the Southern District of New York.
Okay. Who else did he traffic these young women to?
In terms of what the investigation, again, going back to 2008, Mr. Acosta, who limited the investigation and limited the search warrants and limited the parameters of the investigation, the only thing we are able to speak to publicly, because he was given a non-prosecution agreement by Mr. Acosta, is that first time period from, I believe, don't quote me on this, 97 to 2001-ish. And then when the Trump administration courageously reopened it.
Excuse me.
You know that bracelet he's wearing?
Yeah.
There are other people in government that are wearing that same thing.
Yeah, what is that? You mentioned it before.
It's a it's sort of how, like, how do I explain it? You know how, like, for when some people wear, like, for example, when they wear like pins for Israel to signify that they are like dual citizens or something.
Yeah.
Like when they're on their suits or whatever, the lapel or whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing here. They're signifying that they're not going to say anything. That's what this means.
Gotcha. Okay.
You've seen most of the files. Who, if anyone, did Epstein traffic these young women to besides himself?
Himself. There is no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals. And the information...
I don't need anything else.
I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. There's just nothing more. And again, I know I'm repetitive about it. It's the one thing that, it's not a conspiracy, right? It's right there. Yeah. It's right there. I can prove it over and over and over and over again. Every single time we've opened up one of these batches of files, it is there. It's one of the first things we see every single time. He trafficked to other people. There's plenty of proof. Every single one of the victims have said so. All of their stories, not all of them, but most of their stories have been proven to be true, correlated across regions. Listen, we can speculate all day about who did it, but we all know it wasn't just Jeffrey. And, you know, listen, I'm also in on the extra stuff, okay? I think he may have been escorted out. I think there's intelligence agencies involved. I think all that's super obvious. However,
Yeah.
It's just breadcrumbs that we have. However, this right here should qualify for some, for him to step down at the very least, or another statement. The fact that he can go up there and say that, and I can sit here and compile a fucking 3-hour-long video of how he's wrong, and I am just a nobody in a random room given public access to files. Just disgusting, dude. Disgusting. The stories are gross. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say.
He was the villain
I really don't.
Needed.
I don't want to say more than that. So, anyways, I know this is a really weird video for us to do before Christmas. It's really fucking weird. But, you know, it's important that we jump on it quick, because this type of stuff leaves the zeitgeist pretty much overnight, and we're kind of already a day late, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think, from what I've seen, most people are really harping on the Trump stuff, and I think it's extremely intentional that there are a lot of debunked Trump stories already released. I'm not saying, you know, he didn't or he did. I think there's enough credible evidence for there at least to be some more questions asked.
Yes, 100%.
At minimum. However, what I think is going on right now is that they are intentionally pushing false narratives so that they can sit there and discredit anything true that comes out. And that is happening below the scenes. It's again, it's very interesting that the stuff that can be unredacted is not really all that important. And the stuff that can't be unredacted are literal perpetrators' names who are listed in the documents.
Exactly.
I know I'm getting a little preachy, but go ahead.
Doug, I mean, it's like, I don't know. We saw it with JFK. We saw it with 9/11. We saw it with the moon landing. I don't know. I will show you something pretty cool. Tom Hanks.
Satanic. Oh, yeah, the saluting thing. I'll say this. If there's
I can't surprise you with nothing, can I? Can't surprise you with nothing.
No, I'm a processing machine. Okay,
okay.
I see it once, it's in the memory. It's locked in. I've seen it.
Okay.
If there's one person,
you then.
No, I'm gonna show the audience. You know.
Yeah.
If there's one person I want to see get exposed, it's Tom Hanks. Not gonna lie, he's the one person to me who feels extremely untouchable. Yeah, so apparently this is him saluting Baphomet.
Yeah, after handing Jenny a medal that has the symbol of Satan, the upside down star.
This is a little less like proof. I normally only do the proof stuff. That's all I really care about, is just exposing. The paperwork.
They do it right in your face. Same thing with the creator of The Simpsons. The creator of The Simpsons didn't predict anything. That was all planned. Everything that he put in his episodes that before it happened, it was all planned. Everything.
Outside that,
anything.
I'm not a religious person. However, I will say I find it extremely interesting how many celebrities seem to praise Satan or are Satan worshippers.
Yeah. It's all based on the Luciferian philosophy, And
I watch a lot of world news. I notice things. Christianity is very often, especially right now, attacked across the globe. Just in general, across the globe, Christianity is constantly under attack.
Yeah, 100%.
Again, I'm not a religious person. I wouldn't really put myself in any of the groups. I think I'm a spiritual person, not a religious person. Just notice things. Christianity is very often under attack. A lot of celebrities seem to worship Satan. This is what I notice. I don't even necessarily say it's good or bad. I just notice that it's what they do. I don't know why they do it, but it is a common trend that they do.
They a bunch of bitches.
Well, I don't know what that's why, but see it a lot, guys. See it a lot. Again, weird episode for Christmas. But
this is a weird Christmas episode,
right?
It's like,
we will be doing. Yeah.
Maybe the real Epstein was the friends we made along the way.
Yes, sure. We will be doing another episode a day after Christmas. It'll be closer in line with what you normally do. You know, the world news. A lot of stuff has been going on across the globe, so we will do another one then, and we will continue doing the Epstein files. I will continuously focus on Kash Patel being wrong, Mike Johnson being wrong, Trump being wrong, anyone in the administration, Bondi, whoever, I don't care, being wrong over and over and over again. I will let you guys do the conspiracy stuff. I love to hear about it. I love getting all the awesome things you send me. I've seen Epstein pop up in Israel and in Nevada. Thanks to you guys. So, again, keep sending it. Keep talking about it.
I don't know, Doug. I miss Epstein.
Good for you, dude. Good for you.
I miss him. When he was alive, everything was going great.
My camera just got blurry. There's a lot of other stuff, guys, we didn't cover. There's a lot of evidence that his companies. This isn't going to be that surprising. This might be surprising to some, but it shouldn't be that surprising. There's a lot of evidence that he was used by the CIA. Not necessarily for the blackmail, sex trafficking stuff. I haven't seen evidence for that, but for moving money, large quantities of money. Which, honestly, that episode we did with Killian, Gunn, and reading his book. Yeah, I mean. It's very obvious that the CIA would use someone like Epstein to move large amounts of dollars. It just makes sense. But
100%.
there's proof for it. They use his companies. He had some shell companies, and they kind of moved money through them.
This is true.
Those are also kind of in the files. Those those actually spawned from the redactions, getting unredacted. That was the big one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the files. There really is. But to me, what's most important to me is how clear it is that Kash Patel is a liar. You know, he's either an idiot or he's a liar. I don't know which, but he's one of those things.
I think it might be worse. He might be. Oh, well, I can't say that on stream.
Oh.
Can't say that one, but it's close.
All right, we'll wrap
Close
up
enough.
here. Anything else you would like to say to the audience before we close shop?
Christmas is a pagan holiday.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Designed by capitalist people to siphon money from your wallet to pay for things you don't need, to give gifts that you don't need to give, and once again prop up the materialism pedestal to keep everyone in line and to keep the pockets of these companies filled to the brim with your wallets.
The pagan holiday was captured by Christians long before mainstream capitalism was really a thing.
As usual, the Christians fuck themselves over as time goes on.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you all have a great day tomorrow. Please don't let this ruin your day, your night. Okay, this is
And if you do, and you happen to cry, make sure to cry into your pillow. Don't let anyone see your defeat.
Okay. I just want to thank everybody. Next episode, which will be a day after Christmas, I think will be our last episode of the year. We have seen this year has been insane in terms of growth. We have crazy amounts of followers and subscribers across all of our platforms. We're very close to monetization on YouTube, Spotify, and Rumble. And the show at the end of this month will technically be profitable. So that's all thanks to you guys. We cannot do the show without you. I've thought about not doing the show anymore because it was kind of a money drain. but now it's technically profitable. So huge shout out to you guys. Not to mention all the information you constantly send us. It's all very useful. It's all very enlightening. Constantly keeps me asking a lot of questions, and a lot of it I want to
100%.
include on the show. And we have included a lot of information that we've been sent on the show. So again, shout out to you guys. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Please enjoy yourselves to the end of the year here, and yeah, that's it.
Stay based.